I think marketing is essential, but I think in many cases marketing can actually be detrimental if what you have is not ready to be marketed. In preparation for this presentation, I took my family to some of your stores. So each of my kids, they order pretzel bites. So I decided to engage the gentleman. I said, so how's the pretzel business? And he goes, it's all right. And I went a little bit more. I said, just all right? And he says, yeah, we're just dead. I said, well, I hope at least the customers are treating you well. And he goes, they're horrible. Of course, I'm a customer. I said, really? And he says, yeah, every now and then you just get someone who's so annoying. I said, okay, so we paid for our pretzel bites and we walked away. Now, I want to be very clear. In spite of the way I'm telling the story, this guy was not being rude. He wasn't even being inappropriate. He was just being typical. It was the kind of service that we come to expect from a quick service restaurant, so it didn't make much of an impression. And I guess that's the problem. By being typical, he missed the opportunity to create something special. So I said, okay, so next time we go out for a treat, do you want to go here or do you want to go to Menchie's for frozen yogurt? And he says, Menchie's. And I asked, why? And he said, because when you go to Menchie's, everyone is happy and they say, welcome to Menchie's. And I thought this was a very astute comment coming from an 8-year-old. See, Bailey didn't just want something to satisfy his palate, something to put in his mouth. He wanted something more all-encompassing. He wanted an experience. So if that owner were to market his store and bring in all these new customers, what's the message he's going to send them? So the goal here isn't just to get customers, it's to get repeat customers. And marketing will bring in customers, but good customer service brings back customers. And that's what we want, repeat customers. We want clients, people with whom we have a relationship. So we must commit ourselves to creating a whole experience. And I think that a lot of business owners don't quite understand what it is that they're selling. You're not selling pretzels, or ice cream, or cookies. You're not selling a product. You're not selling treats. What you're selling is the experience of getting a treat. And that's something very different. What you're selling is something that doesn't just appeal to the palate, it appeals to the mind, it appeals to the heart. It's something that has emotional resonance. People will pay a premium for the experience. And when McDonald's first came out with their McCafe concept, they had this radio ad in Los Angeles of 2 women talking about how great it was to buy gourmet coffee at McDonald's. And at one point in the ad, this woman says, yes, you get your coffee and you don't have to turn up your nose to get your coffee. And the woman responds, and you don't have to pay through the nose either. And that was a great ad for McDonald's. But what it doesn't speak to is the fact that the Starbucks customer wants to put up their nose. They want to spend that money. They want to stand there in line and have to practice how to say the name of their drink. They want a whole experience. You're not paying $3 or $4 for a cup of coffee. We all know that's absurd. You're paying for what it feels like to go there, for the connections with the people, for the environment. And so I think if you want to establish relationships with customers that keep them coming back, if you want to build your business, you must focus on the entire experience and not just the product.